news roundup. Let's get to it. Which MLS clubs are closest to signing Real Madrid attacker Eden Hazard? Eden Hazard is being looked at by MLS teams. The former Premier League star has flopped in the Liga and could be on his way across the pond this summer. Which ones could be the team? There's interest from Canadian clubs to sign Eden Hazard, especially from Vancouver Whitecaps FC. So that's could be. It could be. What do you think? He's definitely flopped, so we'll see what happens. By the way, United States of America, World Cup under 20, USA won against Fiji yesterday. Great. In the beginning, it wasn't a good match. The United States weren't able to capitalize on their mistakes, on Fiji's mistakes, but in the second half, they scored the goals that we could have assumed they were going to. In the 65-minute, Diego Luna. In the 87th minute, Cade Cowell. And in the 98th, Caleb Wiley was able to capitalize on this match. So shout out to the United States U.S. men's team, youth, and hopefully they win the World Cup. Also, MLB star and new MLS team owner Manny Machado has grand designs for the team. He's got new dreams and new things that he wants to do, but he is part owner of an MLS team. Brother said he was announced as part of the new MLS franchises ownership group this past week as the league formally unveiled the Southern California city as the newest expansion team. So he plays in San Diego. Makes sense. Good for him. By the way, LAFC tops the Western Conference as CONCACAF Champions League final approaches. So they're also doing good in the MLS, man. They're doing good. So shout out to 20-year-old winger Stipe Buick and Captain Carlos Vela, of course, Mexican star. He's also been doing his thing. Been playing in MLS for a long time now. But shout out to Los Angeles FC. By the way, Trinidad Rodman is one of the U.S. women's national team best replacement for Mallory Swanson in the World Cup. We're just trying to get to the news roundup quickly before I run out of voice. Bukayo Saka signs new long term with Arsenal. Great sign. Great talent. They signed him until 2027. Incredible. 21-year-old has become an instrumental figure for the Gunners and has been rewarded for a stellar campaign with new deal. A lot of money for this young kid. He's going to be getting 20. He will reportedly earn over 200 euros a week. Mercy. Whoo, that's crazy. That's good, though. Good for him. Well, we already talked about this. Manchester City consider move for PSG midfielder Marco Verratti. The Italian international has received criticism for the club supporters in recent times. Man, I always liked him. I've always liked Verratti, man. He would be an amazing trade-off for Toni Kroos. Same type players. He would be amazing. I would like him in Real Madrid. But Manchester City is looking at him, so we'll see what happens. And we'll talk about Lautaro. We'll talk about all that stuff. By the way, Luis, if you follow the MLS, Luis Araujo fined by MLS Disciplinary Committee. Luis Araujo has been fined by Major League Soccer Disciplinary Committee for his actions in a 3-3 draw with Chicago Fire. So he's going to be fined. I'm not sure what he did. But I'm just letting you know what's happening, man. Anyways, that's it for the news roundup. And for this show, I'm going to have to call it off simply because, man, I am sick as a dog. I'm running out of voice. I wanted to talk to you about football and what happened to Real Madrid and everything else going on in the football world. Thank you once again for being a part of this show. Thank you for being in the podcast, for listening, for being live, for watching the videos on YouTube, etc. Thank you, guys. We'll see you or hear you next time with Soccer Talk here with Chris Rodriguez. Bye-bye.